Hello and welcome back to the series. Today in this video we'll try to find out is it possible to install Windows Vista on a real modern PC. Let's go. There are two previous videos about installing Windows Vista on a modern PC. If you haven't watched it yet, all links will be in the description. Windows Vista, one of the beautiful Microsoft operating systems. It was released on January 30, 2007. It was 16 years ago. Is it possible to install it on a modern PC? Let's find out. Sometimes after file system damage, which happens frequently, your files can be corrupted. Luckily there is a tool which can solve these problems. It's called 4D Document Repair. It can help you to restore your documents, such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint, etc. If one of your documents is corrupted, all you need is to go to the official site, click here, download, open the app, and click install. Then wait until it ends. Now go to File Repair, click Add Files, and select a corrupted document. For example, let it be this Microsoft Excel file. Then click Start Repair. Then click View Results, and as you can see, it was restored. This software has other features. For example, you can fix video errors, enhance video quality, or colorize your videos. If you're interested, all links will be in the description. So what we have? We have Intel i9 4900K, ASUS Z790-H motherboard, NVIDIA RTX 4070, 32GB of DDR5 memory, and PCI Express 4.0 NVMe SSD with 2TB of capacity. Go to the boot menu and select our NVMe thumb drive with insane speed. If you haven't watched the video, all links will be in the description. Select an official Windows Vista image. Windows is loading files. And we are stuck on the logo. So that's all? This is the end? Of course not. Because if you were watching my previous videos about installing Windows Vista on a modern PC, you should remember we were using special Windows Vista image with extended kernel. You can find this wonderful image on my Patreon page. All links will be in the description. And we have the same logo stuck during Windows 7 installation on this PC. To solve logo stuck issue, we need to enable KSM support in BIOS. Here it is. We need to enable this feature. Then save configuration and reset. Select Windows Vista with extended kernel. Windows is loading files. And great! We did it! Windows setup appears. Next, install now. License terms, custom install. And look, we have good news. It sees all disks. Of course, except NVMe disks. Because this image doesn't have NVMe drivers, like it was during Windows 7 installation. Okay, let's try to select our test SATA SSD. Next. And the setup begins. The second stage of installation begins. I hope we are not gonna stuck here. Okay, looks, it works. Type your name. Next. And you won't believe it? It installed successfully. It's just amazing. I can't believe it. Let's check computer properties. And what we have here? We have Intel i9 4900K. And as you may notice, it sees all amount of RAM, which is really nice. Of course, we have 64-bit operating system. Next, of course, I was trying to check Windows Experience Index. We need to press here, rate this computer. But unfortunately it crashed for some unknown reason. Go next, what about drivers? Unfortunately, most of them are impossible to install, because they just don't exist for Windows Vista. As you can see, we have a lot of unknown devices. But luckily, several of them were installed successfully, but in manual mode. All you need is to browse to the folder with Windows 10 chipset drivers for this motherboard. What about GPU drivers? Of course, there are no 4070 drivers for Windows Vista on the official NVIDIA page. We have only Windows 10 and Windows 11 drivers, so it's impossible to install them here. If you were watching one of my previous videos about installing Windows Vista on a modern PC, you should remember there are Windows Vista drivers for GTX 1080, namely the 368 version. It's working great with Windows Vista. We even can use 144Hz rate, and Windows Vista looks great. It's only usual to use Windows Vista with 144Hz rate. It looks amazing. Just look at this. Incredible. Next, I was trying to open CPU Z to see what frequency our CPU has, but for some unknown reasons it freezes. The only reason I think can be is Intel additional cores, but I'm not sure. Also, I was trying to use Windows XP version, Windows Vista, Windows 7, but it freezes anyway. And even if I try to use HP monitor, it freezes either. Then I try to open AD64, and as you can see, it shows only motherboard temperature and CPU temperature. Okay, go next. Our network adapter is working well, so let's try to use the internet. Unfortunately, it's impossible to install modern browsers. For example, if I try to install Google Chrome, this error message will appear. The same situation with Firefox browser and Opera. Today these browsers don't support Vista. But there is a browser called Supermuim, which can work on Windows XP, Vista, etc. All the links will be in the description. It looks like Google Chrome, but unfortunately, as you can see, it's not stable in Windows Vista. When I try to open Google, for example, this error message appears, and then it crashed. But I think in the future, we will get a stable version, because as you can see, the developers are working with stability issues. The only browser which is working properly here is the old version of Firefox, namely 52.9 version, and only 32-bit. Open Google and even YouTube. Let's try to open my channel, and it's working well. But there is one problem, it's working very slow. Maybe it happens because of chipset drivers. The operating system is working very fast, Internet Explorer opens instantly, Firefox too, but the performance is not like it was in Windows 7. In the previous video we successfully installed Windows 7 on this PC. Maybe it happens because of the same issue, chipset drivers. Okay, now we'll try to run modern games. Is it possible in Windows Vista? Let's find out. Let's try to run Steam, and the error message appears. Steam is no longer supported on your operating system version. We were able to run Steam on Windows 7, but on Windows Vista it's impossible, so just forget it. Go next, let's try Epic Games Launcher. And again, the error message appears. User32.dll is missing, so you won't be able to run Epic Games on Windows Vista. Go next, let's try to run Metro Exodus. Would you like to start in safe mode? Yes. And again, the error message appears. Go next, let's try Amnesia the Bunker. Will it work? And yes, the loading screen appears. Nice. Yeah, let's try to get into the game. And it's working well. Amazing. Okay, it's not amazing because this game doesn't need powerful hardware. Go next, let's try Atomic Heart. And the same error appears. Unfortunately, we can't run Atomic Heart on Windows Vista. Go next, what about old games? Let's try to run Dead Space, for example. And it's working well, which are not surprising, of course. Go next, let's try to run Half-Life Uplink, which is working on every Windows operating systems. And the error message appears. Don't worry, all we need is to set compatibility. And now it's running. Let's try to get into the game. Yes, it's working well. Great. To sum up, is it possible to install Windows Vista on a modern PC? The answer is yes, but unfortunately you cannot run modern games on it, except Amnesia the Bunker. Can you use it for your work tasks? The answer is yes. You can use an old version of Firefox, or you can use Supermuim, which also has Windows XP support. Also you can use Windows 11, Windows 10, Windows 8, even Windows 7 and Windows Vista on this modern PC. This is really nice, because if you will need some application which has only Windows Vista support, you can use it on your modern hardware. Even right now I can't believe it's possible to install Vista on 14900K. This is just awesome, I think. Leave in the comment section what is your favorite operating system. If this video gets 5000 likes, I will try to install Windows XP on this PC. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you later.